Christine O'Donnell is the stupidest person I've ever seen run for a political office. Yeah, that's right. I'm just going to come out and say it because I think for some reason the American media loves making excuses for politicians. Shocking, Fox News. But even the liberal, kind of middle of the road Democrats seem to, or Democratic shows, Rachel Maddow, Keith Olbermann, those shows seem to also kind of be sidestepping this phrase because I guess it's not politically erudite enough or involving enough big words. But I'll say it, Christine O'Donnell, you're a fucking moron. Why? You go on the Bill Maher show and you say that Satanism or dabbling therein, witchcraft, which Christianity automatically equates with Satanism, that's where I was going there, is cool because you dabbled in it and you were young and you didn't know, but masturbating will send you straight to hell. Worshipping the devil, touching yourself. Hanging with Satan, cool. Fondling yourself in the dark, not so good. Okay, I can kind of live with that, moving forward. That's the first crazy thing. The second crazy thing is her ideas that she's now expounding and some of the brilliant, thank you Republicans, you've made this campaign very exciting. Some of the cool shit that she's dropped during debates. So, for example, with Chris Coons.
Where in the Constitution is separation of church and state?
It's in, no, an excellent point.
Hold on, please.
Okay, teacher, I have a general statement of fact. Miss O'Donnell, the Constitution doesn't really work like that. The Constitution is the foundation of your nation. Then you have all these other ancillary documents, like the Bill of Rights, to kind of reinforce the Constitution and also, the law. That they kind of all work together. It's not like the Constitution lays out everything. Just thought I should give you the FYI on that before, people elect you to the Senate. So that's number two. Apparently she knows stuff about the Chinese.
I think that in making a statement whether China is a friend or foe, we have to be careful not to label all Chinese. But in terms of the government, I think that there is a very carefully thought out and strategic plan to take over America. I think that the Chinese government is definitely a foe.
Really? How did you, as the leader of an NGO with missionaries working abroad, get secret intelligence on the Chinese? That's a really good way to run your campaign. Lie about information from the guys who hold most of your international debt. Piss off the Chinese before you've even fucking gotten into the Senate. Awesome job. That's point three. The abortion thing, CBSNews.com reports that she's completely against abortion. Why? You claim that Gloria Steinem is one of your heroes, and then you go back and say that women shouldn't have the ability to have reproductive choice. Is that because your right-wing Christianity values that you kind of pushed off to the side while you were dabbling in witchcraft, that kind of overrode the first thing? You don't make sense. So shut the fuck up and stop telling people that getting abortions is wrong, because if that's your opinion, you shouldn't be running in a country where, Roe v. Wade kind of settled that in a legal fashion quite a while ago, so just shut the fuck up. Then, of course, you go on the air and you claim racism. That's your newest tactic of approach, that sexism, because you're a girl and Chris Coons is a dude and you're getting picked on by the national media because you're a chick, even though you said this about Chris Coons.
But these are the type of cheap, underhanded, unmanly tactics that we've come to expect from Obama's favorite Republican, Mike Castle. I released a statement today saying, Mike, this is not a bake-off. Get your man pants on.
I'm sorry, put on your man pants? Wow, Gloria Steinem is just giving you that singular applause of the audience. The entire feminist movement just stood up and thanked you for setting them back 30 fucking years, you dumbass. Voters of Delaware, is there really nobody more capable to be considered a potential senator for your state than the woman who claims that they are implanting brains of humans into mice and that, she's not a witch and that's a campaign promise, that she'll cut out the witchiness but still has no excuse to manage the debt, but she'll cut taxes because that's awesome. Guys, I know that shit's really bad right now. I know that Chris Coons doesn't seem like he's worth a dime. I know that if you're a right-winger and refuse to listen to some of the logic that he has actually put forward, is a pretty strong candidate. I know that unemployment is really high, and I understand that your government seems to be working against you. But what you can't do is you can't vote for a woman who is just stupid. Brass tacks and nails, she's dumb. I'm sorry, guys. She can't name a precedent set by the Supreme Court to back up her ideas when asked to do so. I mean, come on, even I know Plessy versus Ferguson. She can't defend her opinion on abortion because she doesn't understand any of the medical terminology or any of the phases of development or any of the actual medical practices that go into abortion. Delaware, I know things are bad. I know that it seems like Christine O'Donnell can empathize with you, but she's not empathizing with you. She's lying to you. She's calling you names, and she's telling you you're basically stupid if you can fucking vote for her. She's the most ignorant campaign. Tom Tancredo, you're going to stand in your bully pulpit and call for fucking civics literacy exams for voters who can't say the word vote in English. Remember, your last name is Tancredo. Like, that's not really, that English. Just saying. And you're going to say that they should write civics literacy exams? I think before you stick someone in the fucking Senate, she should be asked to write a civics literacy exam. She's ignorant. She's stupid. She's just a goddamn idiot. Please, Delaware, do not vote Christine O'Donnell. Either abstain from voting or vote for Chris Coons, because your future financial well-being will rest in the hands of a woman that claims anti-masturbation, pro-witchcraft, human mice brain transplanting, non-separation of church and state, anti-constitutionalism is the way to go. That's a lot of shit to throw in one sentence. Good luck and Godspeed, America. Vote on Tuesday, November 2nd, and vote for Chris Coons.